Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Happy Wednesday. Hope everyone's having a fabulous Wednesday today. My name is Vilma. I am one of the owners of CrossFit Antics. We are a small CrossFit gym located on the southwest side of Ocala. Oh, this way, I'm sorry. I'm used to speaking at Toastmasters, so you want to fill the room as much as you can. Behind the lectern? Okay. All right, let's talk a little bit about CrossFit. I'm not sure how this works. Excellent. Okay. Most people, when they first meet me, they ask me, what do you do to work out? You must really like enjoying working or going to the gym, what you do for a living. I tell people I don't work out. I train for life. When I train for life, when I say that, I mean that I am working towards having independence in my retirement years. Many people forget that day-to-day living takes a toll on your body. The way that we pick anything up or the way we do anything affects us for life. When people hear CrossFit, what's your first impressions? Anyone?
Pushing tires.
Crazy stuff.
Crazy mutters.
Intense, right? Scary, dangerous, things like that. I'm here to tell you and to challenge that concept. CrossFit is constantly varied movements. So you're doing things that are different every day. It keeps things fun and interesting, but it also means it's functional. Functional means it's biomechanically situational movements. When you do a bicep curl, for example, yes, you get nice toned arms, but there's really nothing functional about a bicep curl, except maybe bringing food to your mouth. But outside of that, there's really nothing functional about a bicep curl. But learning how to squat properly, how to pick objects up off the ground, how to get yourself up off the ground if you fall. Those are all movements that are functional that we often overlook because we see all this scary stuff that's on TV for CrossFit. It reflects the best aspects of gymnastics, weightlifting, strength training, cardiovascular endurance, the whole nine. So you're getting a full, well-rounded training regimen when you come to CrossFit. It's also data-driven. That means that you can go back and repeat workouts and see your progress over time. You can see your progressions in different movements. For example, a pull-up. That's a big goal for a lot of people, is to just get one. You can train it in various different ways, and our job as your coach at the gym is to find an option that's going to be best for you. It's developed to be broad, general, and inclusive. It does not vary by degree or by kind, but by degree. So the way I train a 9-year-old is the same way that I train my 25-year-olds who are competitive athletes, and I train my 71-year-olds the same way. We just change the movement applicable to their skill and goal level. Great. Let's talk about training versus practice. Training is an activity that improves performance through a change in the body. You'll see increase in strength, things like that. Practice is an activity that involves your nervous systems. You have to train that. It takes skill to do that. When it comes to CrossFit, there are 10 different domains that we cover. The first 4 are considered training. They're basically cardio, being able to work through something, muscular endurance, strength and flexibility. Those 4, you just put in hard work and you'll see improvement. The next 2 are improved through both training and practice. It requires both physical and the nervous system to work in harmony. That would be speed and power. The last 4 are very important and often overlooked, especially when we talk about long-term, having the ability to enjoy your retirement. Coordination. Can you step over a curb when you're 7 years old without falling? Accuracy. Agility and balance. Again, the squat, often overlooked. How many of you guys drop an object and just bend over and pick it up with your back rounded? Yeah, most folks, right? Instead of squatting down and picking it up using your legs. Guess what? When you have to pick up that bag of dog food, what do you think you're doing? When you're picking up your kids or your grandkids when they're running towards you, and they're heavy. Those kids when they're 4 or 5 years old, you're picking them up. You are picking them up with your back rounded every time. Those are the things that over 20, 30, 40 years are going to limit your independence and will limit you from being able to do the things that you want to do in your retirement. Reaching your goals with CrossFit. Most folks start CrossFit because they want to look a certain way, whether that's to lose weight or to gain muscle. They want to see a change physically in their body. They see the differences in those 10 domains, and they start to get encouraged to try to do different things, some of the more sport-specific movement, and they increase their quality of life. But the most important part, and probably my favorite part about CrossFit outside of the application in the real life world, is it's a great way to create a community connection. This is Teresa. She's one of my clients. She started with us back in the summertime. She went on a trip with her daughter and saw this photo and said, I can't do this anymore. She wasn't able to get down on the ground safely, and she wasn't able to do a lot of the activities that she was looking forward to doing with her daughter, who's about my age. Her daughter brought her in. We started training her this past summer, and she has lost over 40 pounds. She is a local school teacher, okay, who could not get on the ground to do reading time with her kids. She was in this morning at 6 a.m. She is one of our favorite clients. We call her the CrossFit mayor. She's fantastic. She's just a ray of sunshine. Everyone's at 6 a.m. dragging in with their coffees, and there's Teresa, just bright as can be. She's a perfect example of what CrossFit can do for you, not just physically, but socially, emotionally, and in the sense of a community. Thank you so much for the opportunity.